In the shadows of conflict, a story unfolds that captivates the world, a story of bravery, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. At the heart of this narrative is the F-16 fighter jet, an emblem of technological prowess and strategic might, piloted by the courageous Danish instructor Jeppe Hansen, whose life was tragically cut short during a Russian missile attack on a Ukrainian training center in Kryvyi Rog, central Ukraine. This incident underscores the intense and escalating nature of the conflict, where advanced weaponry plays a pivotal role in shaping the battlefield's dynamics. The Iskander-M missile, a tactical ballistic weapon of formidable capability, has become a symbol of Russia's military strategy, with its ability to strike precise targets from a range of 50 to 500 kilometers, its warhead capable of obliterating fortified military installations. As the missile arcs through the sky in its semi-ballistic trajectory, it becomes a testament to the evolving nature of warfare, where speed, precision, and adaptability determine supremacy. The Iskander-M's complex maneuverability, achieved through advanced control surfaces, makes it a formidable challenge for any defense system, a fact not lost on those in Ukraine, where it has been a relentless adversary. The Russian military's continuous modernization of the Iskander-M system reveals a strategic intent to breach Ukrainian defenses, neutralizing systems like the USA-supplied Patriot with calculated precision. Yet the personal stories of bravery, such as that of Jeppe Hansen, remind us of the human elements in this technological and tactical game of chess. His dedication to training Ukrainian pilots in the art of flying the F-16 highlights the international solidarity and commitment to Ukraine's sovereignty, with Denmark and the Netherlands standing firm in support, contributing their fleets to bolster Ukraine's defense efforts. Meanwhile, on the ground, the situation remains equally dramatic, with Ukrainian soldiers facing insurmountable odds as they strive to hold their positions against advancing Russian forces. The town of Kurashovo in the Donetsk region becomes a focal point of surrender and survival, where Ukrainian soldiers, trapped and without reinforcements, choose to lay down their arms in the face of an advancing enemy. Russian forces, emboldened by recent gains, push along the northern banks of the Volga River, strategically maneuvering to encircle and isolate Ukrainian units. The muddy terrain and adverse weather conditions add layers of complexity to an already dire situation, as both sides grapple with the logistical challenges of warfare. In the midst of these tactical maneuvers, the looming threat of encirclement hangs over the Ukrainian forces like a dark cloud, with their supply lines severed and their options for retreat rapidly diminishing. The struggle for settlements such as Andriivka and Pokrovsk becomes a microcosm of the larger conflict, where every gain or loss is amplified by its strategic implications. The battle for Vikaya Novosilka marks another critical juncture, with Russian forces making significant advances, forcing Ukrainian troops into disarray and retreat. The intensity of these clashes is mirrored in the reports of videos showing Russian forces consolidating their hold, adding a chilling layer of authenticity to the unfolding drama. As the Russian military expands its territorial gains, the struggle for control over key areas like the Mine No. 2 becomes a testament to the relentless push for dominance. In Toretsk, the fight reaches a fever pitch, with Russian forces claiming nearly half of the contested territory, signaling a possible turning point in their campaign. Meanwhile, in Shahzadar, the situation grows increasingly precarious for Ukrainian forces as Russian ground troops penetrate deeper into the district of Novopivnitny, complicating the defense efforts of the Ukrainian armed forces. The strategic importance of these areas cannot be understated, as they serve as vital corridors for retreat and resupply, their control determining the ebb and flow of the conflict. As Ukrainian forces attempt to regroup and fortify their positions, the specter of a Russian breakthrough looms large, threatening to unravel the fragile lines of defense that have held thus far. Amidst this chaos, the Ukrainian military faces an uphill battle, its resources stretched thin, its troops weary, yet resolute in their determination to resist. The stakes are high, with the outcome of these battles potentially altering the course of the conflict, tipping the balance in favor of one side or the other. It is against this backdrop that the Ukrainian military leadership must make critical decisions, weighing the risks and rewards of each move in a high-stakes game of strategy and survival. The challenge is not merely to hold the line, but to adapt and innovate in the face of overwhelming odds. The resilience and ingenuity of the Ukrainian forces are put to the test as they strive to outmaneuver their adversaries and maintain a foothold in contested territories. As the conflict continues to evolve, the world watches with bated breath, keenly aware that the stakes extend far beyond the immediate battlefield. The broader implications of this conflict are felt across the globe, as nations grapple with the geopolitical ramifications and the urgent need for a resolution. The stories of individual bravery and sacrifice, like that of Yep Hansen, serve as poignant reminders of the human cost of war, underscoring the need for diplomacy and dialogue to prevail over aggression and hostility. As the situation unfolds, one cannot help but wonder what the future holds for Ukraine and its people. Will peace and stability return to the region, or will the specter of conflict continue to cast its shadow over the land? These questions linger, inviting reflection and engagement from all who bear witness to this unfolding saga. As we ponder these uncertainties, we are reminded of the power of unity and resolve in the face of adversity, inspiring us to hope for a brighter, more peaceful future for all. If you found this exploration thought-provoking, please consider liking and subscribing for more insightful content as we continue to delve into the stories that shape our world. The unfolding narrative of the Ukrainian conflict is not just a tale of military engagements and territorial advances. It is a profound testament to the resilience of a nation under siege, struggling to maintain its sovereignty against a formidable adversary. As the Russian armed forces continue their advance, capturing strategic locations and consolidating their hold on critical areas, the Ukrainian military faces an increasingly daunting challenge. The battle for control over key settlements like Pokrovsk and the surrounding regions becomes a critical focal point, where the stakes are not just territorial but existential. The encroachment of Russian forces threatens to sever vital supply lines, such as those from Pavlograd and Vasilkovka, which are crucial for sustaining the Ukrainian defense efforts. The loss of these routes would significantly undermine the ability of Ukrainian forces to maintain their positions, potentially tipping the balance of power in favor of the advancing Russian troops. The intensity of the conflict is mirrored in the reports from the front lines, where the Ukrainian armed forces, despite facing significant losses, mount desperate counteroffensives in areas like Uditnoy and Kotlino. These efforts, though valiant, highlight the harsh realities of warfare, where strategic setbacks can have far-reaching consequences. The battle for control over these regions is not just a tactical maneuver, but a fight for survival, where every decision could mean the difference between holding the line and facing encirclement. The relentless push of Russian forces as they seek to expand their territorial gains underscores the strategic importance of regions like Toretsk and Chasihdar. The capture of these areas would pave the way for further advances, potentially allowing Russian troops to establish a foothold that could facilitate operations towards Konstantinovka from the south. The strategic calculus for the Ukrainian military is complicated by the acute shortage of manpower and resources, forcing commanders to make tough choices about where to allocate their limited reserves. The defense of key positions becomes a delicate balancing act, where the pressure to hold ground is weighed against the need to preserve forces for future engagements. As the front lines shift and the battle for dominance intensifies, the resilience of the Ukrainian forces is put to the ultimate test, challenging them to adapt and innovate in the face of overwhelming odds. At the heart of this struggle is the broader geopolitical context, where the implications of the conflict extend far beyond the immediate battlefield. The involvement of international actors, the supply of advanced weaponry, and the strategic interests of global powers all converge in this high-stakes drama, adding layers of complexity to an already volatile situation. The Ukrainian conflict has become a focal point for geopolitical tensions, where the actions of one nation can reverberate across the globe, influencing diplomatic relations and shaping the future of international security. In this context, the stories of individual bravery and sacrifice serve as poignant reminders of the human cost of conflict. The loss of lives, the displacement of communities, and the destruction of infrastructure are stark realities that underscore the urgency of finding a resolution to the hostilities. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, the resilience of the Ukrainian people shines through, inspiring hope and determination in their quest for peace and sovereignty. As we delve deeper into the intricacies of this conflict, We are reminded of the power of human ingenuity and the indomitable spirit of those who fight for their homeland. The Ukrainian military, despite facing significant challenges, continues to adapt and evolve, leveraging technology and strategic alliances to bolster their defense efforts. The international community, too, plays a crucial role in supporting Ukraine, providing aid and resources to help the nation withstand the pressures of war. As the world watches, the unfolding events in Ukraine serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the importance of diplomacy in resolving conflicts. The path to resolution may be fraught with challenges, but the collective will of nations can pave the way for a more stable and peaceful future. The stories of courage, sacrifice, and resilience that emerge from this conflict are a testament to the enduring human spirit, inspiring us to strive for a world where peace and cooperation prevail over aggression and discord. In the face of adversity, the Ukrainian people continue to demonstrate their unwavering commitment to their nation, reminding us all of the power of unity and resolve. As we reflect on the unfolding events, we are left with a profound sense of admiration for those who fight for their homeland, and a renewed commitment to supporting the pursuit of peace and stability in the region. If you found this exploration insightful, please consider liking and subscribing for more in-depth analyses and stories that illuminate the complexities of our world. Together, let us continue to explore the narratives that shape our global landscape, fostering understanding and dialogue in our shared quest for a better future. The Ukrainian conflict, with its intricate web of strategic maneuvers and geopolitical implications, continues to unfold with a complexity that captivates and challenges global observers. At its core, this is not just a battle for territory, but a profound struggle for identity, sovereignty, and the right of a nation to determine its destiny. The ongoing engagements between Ukrainian and Russian forces reveal the harsh realities of modern warfare, where technology and strategy intertwine with human courage and sacrifice. The relentless advance of Russian troops as they seek to gain control over strategic locations highlights the critical importance of maintaining supply routes and securing key positions. The threat of encirclement looms large over Ukrainian forces as they navigate the challenges of a fluid and ever-changing battlefield. The loss of control over vital regions such as Pokrovsk and the surrounding areas underscores the high stakes involved, where every territorial gain or loss has far-reaching implications for the broader conflict. The situation on the ground is further complicated by the introduction of advanced weaponry, such as the Iskander-M missile, which poses a significant challenge to Ukrainian defense systems. The ability of these missiles to execute precise maneuvers and evade detection adds a new dimension to the conflict, forcing Ukrainian forces to adapt their strategies in response. The development of modern air defense systems becomes a pressing priority for Ukraine, as highlighted by Commander Alexander Syrsky's acknowledgement of the current limitations in intercepting Russian hypersonic missiles. This technological arms race underscores the broader geopolitical context, where the pursuit of military superiority drives innovation and influences diplomatic relations. The Ukrainian conflict has become a focal point for international attention, with global powers closely monitoring the developments and weighing their responses. The involvement of NATO allies, the supply of advanced military equipment, and the strategic interests of neighboring countries all play a crucial role in shaping the trajectory of the conflict. The international community's support for Ukraine reflects a commitment to upholding the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity, reinforcing the notion that the outcome of this conflict has implications that extend far beyond the region. As the world watches, the stories of individual bravery and resilience continue to emerge, serving as poignant reminders of the human cost of war. The sacrifices made by soldiers on both sides, the displacement of civilians, and the destruction of communities highlight the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. The resilience of the Ukrainian people, their unwavering commitment to their homeland, and their determination to persevere in the face of adversity inspire hope and solidarity among those who support their cause. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, the power of unity and resolve shines through, reminding us all of the potential for positive change when nations come together in pursuit of peace. As we reflect on the unfolding events in Ukraine, we are reminded of the importance of diplomacy and dialogue in resolving conflicts and preventing future hostilities. The path to peace may be fraught with challenges, but the collective will of the international community can pave the way for a more stable and secure future. The stories of courage and sacrifice that emerge from this conflict serve as a testament to the enduring human spirit, inspiring us to strive for a world where cooperation and understanding prevail over aggression and discord. In the face of adversity, the Ukrainian people continue to demonstrate their resilience and determination, reminding us all of the power of hope and the potential for positive change. As we continue to explore the complexities of this conflict, we are left with a profound sense of admiration for those who fight for their homeland and a renewed commitment to supporting the pursuit of peace and stability in the region. If you found this exploration thought-provoking, please consider liking and subscribing for more insightful content as we continue to delve into the stories that shape our world. Together, let us continue to foster understanding and dialogue in our shared quest for a better future, where peace and cooperation triumph over conflict and division.